Yeah, these community psychiatric nurses, I lived in a place, where there were 50 of us. They were all flats, it was like a sheltered housing scheme, And then a new guy moved in called Martin, yeah. And after a few months, I said, right, how do you, Martin? I said, I can't put my finger on it, but, just quite right, you know what I mean? He said, no, he said, I'm right. He said, I'm just a drunk, because I were alcoholic. Anyway, I persuaded him, after 3 years, I persuaded him to take him to his GP. And I sat there, and I explained to the doctor everything about Martin, what I'd observed, And the GP were asking Martin as well questions, and he said to me, I agree with you, Paul Martin needs to see a psychiatrist. The appointment come, he didn't see a psychiatrist, he saw a snotty community psychiatric nurse who just focused the interview on his drinking. And at the end of about 20 minutes, she got up, laughed, and said, Martin, you're nothing but a pisshead, and laughing her head off. Right? And she laughed her head off, right? When we went into the interview room, to see this psychiatric nurse, which should have been seeing a psychiatrist, right? She told me to shut up. She said, be quiet, I haven't come to see you, but I've come to see Martin. So I couldn't even speak. Anyway, they were diagnosed a pisshead by the NHS. And then Martin hadn't been keeping his up with his rent, so we were getting thrown out. But if you're in a secure tenancy, before they can throw you out, a county court judge has to evict you. Anyway, court day come, and judge said, I want medical reports on this man before I evict him. And he was seen by Professor of Psychiatry, Dr. Ting, who diagnosed him for an hour, interviewed him for an hour, and then the diagnosis come back. Martin is suffering from, Martin is on the autistic spectrum. That is his diagnosis. So, community mental health, snotty nurse, NHS, diagnosis, pisshead, Professor of Psychiatry, diagnosis on the autistic spectrum. Now, you know what I mean? Too much wrong in it.